Hey, what you guys are about to see is an excerpt taken from a full training video of an hour working with Karuahat or Supawan, who is a Golden Age fighter, one of the greatest of all time, and my favorite fighter of all time. If you want to watch the full video, you can see that at Patreon. Link to that is in the description. But in this excerpt, you can see a little bit of how he works with me. He does a lot of his training through sparring and teaching. And he's really amazing. I've been working with him for over a year, so this session is my most recent with him and is kind of like a culmination of a lot of the work that we've been doing in that time. So if you want to watch the full video, check out the link in the description, and I hope you guys enjoy this excerpt. I'm trying to imitate him, and he's just hitting me every time my weight goes to the side. So there's trying to do the jump on the kick that he was talking to me about. You can see how it looks a little bit more like I'm in control of where he is just by that little hop. Whereas I look like I'm heavy and being snuffed out with the exact same block when I don't jump. That's me thinking I'm jumping and not. Right there. Yeah. So see how he's resisting the elbow? And so that's when you can throw the knee and then fake the knee and throw the elbow. He has this brilliant, beautiful step back into the elbow. So he's saying when Sylvie goes back, Karuahat naturally moves forward, and so he's moving forward into your elbow. I'm kind of pulling him with my left arm, which I don't need to do. My right arm slipping down his left arm is kind of what is going to make him lean into it. Look at his flex. He takes a slight step back with his back leg, but he's mainly just bending. He giggles a little bit when I come close, like when he feels a little bit of fear. It's really good. I told him I didn't want to play elbows with him while he's wearing those shorts because he cut Lam Namoon so bad in that fight. It's like a bad omen. His pink shorts give him special powers. He has this whole thing about elbows, which is that you do not show that you're going to throw them by creating tension in your own arms. You stay really light with your hands so that your opponent is like, that's no problem, and then you just kind of slip over. That's Karuahat's weight shift. He's got this whole like chest leading. So here's showing me how to hide that knee better so that when my weight's coming forward, it's not like a wind up. I'm kind of like leaning back first to wind up for the knee. These are his light elbows. The elbow itself is not light, it cuts, so it's not like thuddy, but you're just kind of barely going around the guard. See how that knee lands with some good strength, but you don't see a big like
nice jump
wind up on it. You're not actually throwing with a lot of power. It's the length and the accuracy that makes it so hard. So here's cutting him off as he's trying to get along the ropes. I'm frustrated because my hands are so floppy. They're significantly less floppy than they were other times that we've been working on this stuff. But I just kind of feel it. It's just being aware of it is a good step. So here I tried to steal or do something that he's taught me before, which is when you go after someone's front leg and just kind of hook it a little bit. So he stepped back to get out of the way, and he's showing me how, because he changed his stance, I just turned that into a step and hit his open side. His secrets are not complicated. They're actually like brilliant little moments of literacy. Like being able to read where someone's weight is allows you to hit them all the time. See, he throws me off right as I land off of a punch. This cat was making so much noise. This little kitten was like mewing so loud.
Oh, they're right there.
They're right there.
So little.
They're so tiny.
Oi.
He got attacked by the mama cat the other day.
Oh, the cat scratched him?
He's got some pretty good scratches along his leg.
Oh, they were trying to play with his.
He said that the cat was actually trying to play with his knee brace or something. I don't know.
No, yeah,
Baby, can you
This
help
little
him?
kitten was trying to get over the wall and it like couldn't quite do it.
Yeah, he
So
tried to
Kevin
jump.
was asking me to help the kitten, which the kitten did not want to be near me. And then the mama cat just like barreled in, was like, I'll take care of it. There's construction happening all around the gym, so I think those cats were kind of
Nice.
relocating. So my hop back for that straight knee is good, but I put my head down a little bit too far, which makes my ass go out instead of just my leg back. When Karuahat does it, it's this like brilliant, he stays really upright, so it's hard to read where his weight is as the opponent. So I'm using my steps to set up for these punches to hit small openings. And then I should continue moving to score the bigger points. That's what he does. He has these like little ones, and then there's the like massive shot because they've taken a step and you match the step. He's putting the brakes on me there. He shows that in the intensive. This brilliant. He teaches me a couple of clinch throws, and he shows me how to put the brakes on it as a person whose opponent is trying to throw them. That block is really good. I just have to go around it, but I'm afraid of throwing him right now because of his knee. So this is kind of like gestures towards throws without actually getting near them. I'm starting to get tired now, so that causes me to hesitate before doing anything, and I'm actually thinking too much. Whether we just started or we're like 2 hours in, he looks the same because he's not thinking about things. He's just feeling the movement all the time. When you're tired, you start thinking, and that's just what causes all of the hesitation and like showing your fatigue. There's that shove off. So when he goes on one leg, you just step forward and shove at the same time. So you like use the momentum of stepping forward to push someone backwards. Hey, so what you just saw was just a piece taken out of the hour-long session I did with Karuahat or Supawan. And as you can see, he uses lots of sparring and movement to kind of teach in his methods, which is really amazing. You can see quite a few videos with him in the patron library. Link to that is in the description. If you want to watch the full hour of this session, that's where you can find that. And while you're there, you should totally check out the entire Muay Thai library because there's over 50 hours of training like this with the legends of Muay Thai and great crews of Thailand. So tons of great technique and strategy in there for you to check out. These guys are all really amazing, so you get to see them too. And I hope you guys like it.